Okay, so what we're going to do now is look at question 5 from the Physics 240 2013 midterm number 2. So what the question gives you is this circuit diagram here with the voltmeter connecting points A and B, which has a resistance of 300 ohms, 400 ohms of resistor in between A and B, and 700 ohm resistor between B and C. The total voltage drop across A and C is 60 volts. So what I like to do is redraw this as a more conventional circuit, as you can see below. So this is a circuit that's more familiar to students. So what the question is asking me is the voltage drop across the voltmeter. And so now looking at this circuit, it's much simpler to find out than the voltage drop across the voltmeter as presented earlier. So first you need to find the equivalent resistance of this voltmeter. So that is found by adding 700 ohms plus 1 over the sum of 1 over 300 and 1 over 400, which is 871 ohms. Next, you need to find the current through the circuit, the total current. It's 60 volts divided by 871 ohms, which gives you 0.0688 amps, which is the total current. But what they're asking for is the voltage drop across 300 ohm resistor or the voltmeter. Now there are two ways to find that. Either you can find the current that goes through that resistor, but that involves splitting the total current in between the 400 ohm and the 300 ohm resistor, or you can just use the properties of parallel resistors. So resistors in parallel have the same voltage drop, and as you can see by the circuit drawing below here, you can use a loop law to find out that voltage drop. So instead of using both resistors, you can just ignore the 400 ohm resistor, use the current through the 700 ohm resistor, which just happens to be the total current, and the total voltage across the battery, and then solve for the voltage drop across the 300 ohm resistor, which is your voltmeter. So that equation gives the total voltage across the battery equals the total current times 700 ohms plus the voltage drop across the 300 ohm resistor or the voltmeter. So that would be 60 equals 300 or 700 times 0.0688 plus x, and x equals 12 volts, which is the correct answer.